This is the future.
They murdered my testicles. Well, not my human testicles, as I am referring to the infested testicles in Warframe called the pox. This was my first reaction after the changes in the status stats in the game, and it seems that pox was nerfed to nothingness. For those who haven't tried this infested throwable secondary in the past, then let me tell you how good this was. This is one of the best armor stripping weapons in the past, and it will only take a few seconds to strip armor of enemies with a corrosive build. And mind you, enemies right now are not as tough as the enemies in the past. Level 9999 right now are just like level 100 plus in the past due to past calculation allows massive scaling of armor and health, making enemies bullet sponges. Just imagine breaking a level 9999 Zealoid prelate. That's how tough enemies in past, and even removing their armor is a chore. Well, not with the pox though, as it can easily strip their armor even against level cap enemies. And it is considered one of the best endgame weapons in the past. One of my favorite combos in the past is the pox and a melee at hand. Strip armor, then kill them with melee, and the best was Nidus for this job. It was fun, satisfying and easy to replicate. In fact, there's no special mods that you need for pox, as you only need the basic dual status chance mods, then give it with multi-shot and damage, then you are good to go. It would only take 3 former to equip all the necessary mods, and they are easy to get mods. The best part is, this secondary combo well with Warframes to make the experience better. It can combo well with those Warframes that has the ability to group targets, such as Nidus Lava, Vorban's Vortex, Korra's and Snare, and it even works with Mag's Bubble. In fact, Mag's Bubble was super basted because it doesn't just increase the damage per second of the clouds formed by pox, but since enemies are tightly grouped together inside the bubble, the cloud's damage gets spread efficiently. A gas-modded pox inside Mag's Bubble was super glorious to watch, and it kills enemies faster than they can say please nerf these infested testicles. Sadly, after the rework on the status, and some other shenanigans like continually nerfing gas damage, pox was not the same, and after testing different build variations, it was not close to where it was in the past. It's like a millionaire suddenly got bankrupt. Honestly, I put down this weapon for months and was very disappointed on how Digital Extremes murdered it. But how about now? There are various additions in the game, including weapon arcanes, new weapon mods, and other arcanes that have been added recently during the Angels of Zariman update. So, how is the weapon right now? Well, not bad. But it changed a lot, and it is not the same just build for damage, multi-shot and status chance kind of weapon. You can't even imagine the build right now, since it somehow needs some critical to be good. It does perform well in steel path levels, and in fact, a specific setup will melt acolytes easily, but it is nowhere as easy to mod this infested testicle right now because first off, you will need some galvanized mods to give this weapon good damage. You will need the galvanized status mod, and then the galvanized multi-shot mod to see some good damage from it. Also, weapon arcanes are a must-have, especially at start of each mission, wherein you don't have the buffs of galvanized mods yet. The best I can recommend is the Cascadia Empowered Arcane that increases your damage matching the damage type of the status effect. It is pretty good in the initial damage of the pox, and it is certainly reliable because the pox can ramp up its status chance up to 100+% with the help of galvanized shot and these dual status chance mods. Speaking of the dual status chance mods, I find the combination of viral and electric, and then corrosive and heat the best for this weapon. Viral and electric is great when combined with grouping ability, but not just any grouping ability though. It is best that you use it with ensnare because based on my tests, the damage output of pox is better compared when using grouping abilities like Lava or Vorban's Vortex. The same effect can be said with Mag's Bubble. It completely destroys enemies inside the bubble once you throw those infested testicles. Now, you might wonder why I added primed target cracker here, as the pox has only a measly 1% crit chance. The trick here is to use the combo of Arcane Avenger and Combat Discipline to have some flat 45% critical chance, and increase the overall damage of the pox. However, that can't be done by just any Warframes, as Combat Discipline drains health per kill and you will end up being dead with a couple of kills. The combination of Combat Discipline and Arcane Avenger must be used with Warframes that can heal, or you must ensure that you have the ability to heal and keep your Warframe alive in every kill. probably the best Warframe for a critical pox is still Nidus, as he doesn't need the combat discipline mod to proc Arcane Avenger, and he is tanky enough to survive even level cap enemies with his insane invulnerability passive. Just a quick tip though, I find Ensnare really better for this combo, as you will have reliable damage compared to Lava. Another reason why I subsumed Ensnare and replace Nidus Lava ability is because electric procs can proc headshot multiplier too, allowing you to use arcanes such as Arcane Pistolier that give you infinite ammunition for a couple of seconds. However, it's not a 100% guarantee though, but it's fun when it procs. Lastly, if you are planning to take down Steel Path Acolytes with the pox, then it is best that you mod it with corrosive and heat. With these elements, you can easily melt the acolytes with these infested testicles. I really find modding the pox right now odd, as it's not as easy as before, and I think I should revisit other stuff in the game, those non-meta stuff, and give you other updated builds, comparing the past and present builds for these warframes and weapons. I will try my best every time, so I hope you stay tuned and will enjoy the content. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.